Hey, what's up, guys? It's Split Screen Gamers. Chandler here with my best friend.
What's up, guys? It's David. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, we're gonna have a fun podcast today. One of our most anticipating games are coming out this week. Last of Us Part 2, dude.
Dude, I know. And on top of that, we got freaking the PS5 announcement, dude. I can't wait to.
Dude.
I cannot wait to get my hands on some of these exclusives that they're coming out with.
You saw my reaction video, right?
I did, yes.
Dude.
Bro, I was looking at the reaction video and I was thinking, bro, me and you pretty much had the same exact reaction to every single game that came on there, especially when we seen that we had that little what do you call it? That little axe, like they kind of lied to us with that Rockstar logo at the beginning.
Dude, I know. I was so pissed off about that, man, because I thought it was either gonna be Grand Theft Auto 6 or that Medieval game, and I was like, oh my god, they're just porting Grand Theft Auto 5 to PS4. I mean, not PS4, PS5 now. It's kind of like what Bethesda does with Skyrim and like Minecraft and shit. It's just,
Right.
damn, man. Well,
Alongside The Last of Us Part 2, we have Burnout Paradise Remastered on Nintendo Switch coming out on the 19th as well, which no one knows about. But
yeah.
that is an awesome game I remember playing, and the fact that it's coming on Switch, that's pretty dope.
So what do you? I mean, I've never played a single one of them, so I don't know. Like, is it?
Burnout Paradise is one of the classics.
Okay.
It was just really, really fun.
It was just really fun. What kind of genre is it?
It's racing.
Oh, it's racing. Okay.
Yeah, Burnout.
Yeah. Okay. See,
Yeah.
I never. I'll be honest with you, David. Like, I never really got into like the racing genre. The only game that I legitimately thought was a fun racing game is, of course, the legendary Mario Kart franchise. I mean, I can't. I mean, you can't disagree with like me on that, bro. But like, I know a lot of these driving games are becoming more like simulators, so that's a cool thing.
That's true.
But it's just like,
Yeah, Burnout's one of the classics, man. It just had all these really fun mini games. One where you had to like crash your car, and it was almost like they took a car and they implemented ragdoll physics to it. It was pretty fun. But
that's cool.
other than that, man, I'm just glad it's coming to Switch. But everyone's about to be playing The Last of Us. I put my pre-order in just before we started the podcast today.
Oh, dude, I saw, man. You sent me that picture. I was like, yeah, that a boy and all that shit, man. But I pre-ordered it about maybe like 2 weeks ago because like I really want to play this game on day one. So that's why I picked it up, and I don't want to like be spoiled. So that's the other thing. So pretty much I've been just watching, reviews on the game so far, but they're not like spoil filled. They're more like
No. I mean, yeah, for sure. The 44. The last time I checked it out, it was at 96 on Metacritic.
Yeah,
dude. It's a great game, but dude, even we've talked about The Last of Us a lot. Even besides that, bro.
Yeah.
The PS5.
In
general.
Oh, dude, the PS5. I mean, a lot of people that I know.
Initial thoughts.
Okay, so my thoughts was it's really interesting. It has a very, I like its tacky design. Personally, a lot of people think it looks a little tacky, and of course, people have been making fun of that console and the Xbox Series X, pretty much because the Xbox Series X looks like a mini fridge, and the PS4 looks like a Wi-Fi router, which I can see why. Some people have literally. Did you ever watch Yu-Gi-Oh when you were a kid?
Yeah. Not enough to remember it, but I remember like watching it. Yeah.
Do you know Seta Kaiba? Like
no, I can't remember.
Ah, dude. So people have been putting his face on top of the Xbox Series X. Pretty much, he wore like this outfit with like really large like collars and stuff, and it's pretty much the book-like shape slash like wings of the PS5.
Gotcha.
So it's
yeah, bro. It's definitely meme content for sure. I personally really like the design. I think the design is sleek. I think it's like retro futurism in a way. It has like a very daring approach.
Oh, definitely.
I know it's pretty easy to go for the sleek and black and almost compact design structure, but for me, I really like the daring approach to it. I'm tired. I didn't expect to see it.
Yeah.
I did expect to see like a PS4 iteration, but told in a different way. So I'm glad they did that because Xbox went the easy route, which was let's just make a rectangle
Yeah.
and a tower. You know what I mean? But like with PlayStation, they really went for something I think a little bit daring. Does it look like a Wi-Fi router? Yes.
Yeah.
Does it look like a bunch of different like modern tech consumerism stuff? Yes, for sure. But like, I'm digging it. I like it. I think it's daring, and I think they're gonna come out with multiple colors. So I'll probably end up getting a black version if they do.
Dude, I bet that's everybody right now because on the internet people are like wanting like a black version because that's the classic PlayStation look pretty much.
Right.
Like a black coating and
Right.
stuff. But
Well, it's also just it does fit better.
oh yeah.
With your with everything in your house, like a white. Oh, I usually try my best to hide my modem
Really? Huh.
and my router.
I get you.
Like don't you? Like isn't your like Wi-Fi router in like a room somewhere that no one goes or is that just me?
I see my family have put their Wi-Fi router in like the guest bedroom. Quite literally. We don't put it
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
in like a room isolated for that. We're a little bit different. I know a lot of people that do that.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Like, see, I'm the same way. Like, mine's in the bedroom, but it's like behind it. Instead of having like a set piece, it's behind the television center. So like you're saying exactly what I'm saying. Like it's in the
Yeah.
guest room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where you wouldn't put
Okay.
it. But you wouldn't put it in the living room next to your TV.
Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
that's what I feel about the PlayStation. It's like it does have. I like the look, but I don't know if I could like make it a set piece.
Right. I'm curious because I don't know if you remember because I know you've been to my house before. I don't know if you remember like the TV kind of like table / cabinet area. It's like a small mini cabinet area where like there's like box sections where you can put stuff in. I'm curious of like if I could fit my or if I get the PS5 if I could fit my PS5 on one of those because I look at my PS4 and if you do like a side-by-side comparison between that and the PS5 is way
Yeah.
bigger. So I'm very curious of where I'm gonna put it. Hopefully I can figure that out. I'm just curious about Xbox users when they're gonna pick up Xbox Series X because that's literally like a mini fridge. So,
Yeah, even though, but remember that picture you sent me, man. The PS5
yeah.
is really tall.
Oh, it's super tall, and that's why I was like, how am I gonna fit this in one of my like shelves? You know what I mean? Like, how am I gonna
Right,
fit
right.
this? Does it have like a way you can like prop it up, like stand it up and stuff, or does it have to be flat? And a cool thing about the PS5, and I know we've talked about this, but they're coming out with like a digital edition, which I think is awesome. Like absolutely amazing.
So we had an argument on the Discord about this because I definitely appreciate the digital edition and the Blu-ray, both of them, right? I think we should have options, but
Yeah.
someone said that I made the statement that the digital edition will be cheaper
Yeah.
if the storage is the same.
Yeah.
Because there's an entire Blu-ray disc Blu-ray player that's taking out of the PlayStation.
Yeah.
So, but the other guy said the other guy was like he doesn't think that's the truth. He think it'll be more expensive because they're gonna just up the SSD storage. Which I can see. I think that's a valid case, but I don't actually know, man. I wonder which one they're gonna do. Are they gonna keep both consoles at like something like 1,000 terabytes of SSD, and then or with optional external storage, or are they just gonna go? The Blu-ray version has 500 gigabytes of SSD. The digital version has 1,000 gigabytes of SSD.
Well, there was a rumor that's been going around, and it started on comicbook.com about the pricing of like the PlayStation 5 and stuff. Of course, you can't really trust that website sometimes because they've like said stuff that wasn't true. But apparently, like the standard one is gonna be the one with the disc is gonna be $700, and the digital one is gonna be $600. But I just think that's such a ridiculous price, and plus the way they got that source was from this Asian marketplace, which is like a non-official marketplace, but pretty much saying like, oh, it's gonna be $700 and the digital is gonna be 600. Well, I can't see them like repeating history with the PS3 because you remember when the PS3 came out, it was like $600 on its initial release, and
Right.
like people didn't buy it because the Xbox 360 was way cheaper. So and plus at the end of like that reveal reaction video, I was like, "What's the price?" Like, I literally was saying to myself, like, "What's the price?" Like, screaming at the computer because, like, that's the big. I'm trying to think of a term. Um,
I mean, that's the big question. Is like,
yeah,
yeah, I don't think they're gonna go $600.
yeah, I don't
mean,
think
I'd be
so
very,
either.
very pressed to say that.
Yeah,
That's pretty expensive. Most consumer people don't want to pay that. I think that, yeah, if they don't stay between 399 and 400, or 399 and 599, then I mean not 599, 499.
yeah,
Then they're like between 400 to 500, they're gonna be pressed to get any sales. Now, who's to say they might not go the 50 mark? But they know more than anyone. Like, people like to see that hard cut off at 100. You know what I mean?
yeah.
At some type of 100 incremental. So like, we'll see. I don't know about the price, but
Mm-hmm.
I I don't know, man. I'm excited for maybe I'm just a PlayStation fanboy, but
I'm too, dude.
uh,
I'm with you, dude.
but I'm excited for the daring look, and I think that they're really going to shock us. And
yeah.
more so than that, man. What do you think about the launch the launch titles that they showed?
I really like the variations in them. Like, I like how different most of them were. A game.
Right. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A game that I did not expect at all, and you know which one it is. Well, there was actually three I didn't expect at all, but the first one, Spider-Man, an expansion, pretty much. Um,
No, it's a standalone.
it's a standalone. Yeah, it's a standalone. But it's like an expansion to that universe, is what I'm saying.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Which I was like freaking out, dude. I was like, oh my god, because I really like.
Yeah, dude, I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, ever since I saw Spideyverse and Milos, what's his last name?
Miles Morales.
Miles Morales. Thank you. Ever since I like watched Spideyverse, I've been a big fan of Miles Morales for a little bit. Um,
Right.
because I grew up watching Peter Parker and stuff with like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies and like the animated shows and stuff. But now like it's cool that we have another character fitting the suit on, so that's really exciting. Um, I guarantee it's gonna play the same as the PS4 Spider-Man game, but like we're gonna have like different story cores and like different characters and probably more of like a more interactive open world because during that like tech demo that PS or PlayStation had, like you can fit a lot more things and you have like different variations and stuff, and there's more triangles now, so that's pretty cool. But I'm excited for that. Also, there was rumors going around about Blue Point in their next game or next remaster.
Who?
Blue Point. They did the Shadow of Colossus remake, the one for the PS4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that looks like gorgeous, like beautiful. Um, and there was rumors going around that they were going to remake The Legend of Dragoon, which is a JRPG that came out for the PS1, which was one of the most expensive titles ever made for the PS1, and it was trying to compete with like games that or franchises that I love, which are like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. And pretty much there was rumors going around that they're remaking that, but instead they're remaking Demon Souls, which I was like, oh my god, okay, that makes more sense. Because the Soul series is very popular nowadays, and like Demon
Yeah.
Souls was the one that really launched it. So I was like, man, and it looks great. It looks pretty. So I might be picking up that game. But dude,
Dude, yeah, I mean, Sackboy.
Oh,
freaking
Sackboy.
I'm so glad they're going the Odyssey approach to it.
Dude,
Like they're trying to create that as a PlayStation character.
I said this in the video. Me, you were definitely playing that game because it has multiplayer. It has multiplayer.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it has multiplayer, bro. Like you can play as like
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude. You can play.
Oh, it did say that. It did say co-op. I remember now. I remember seeing the gameplay.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Like I mean, I'm assuming it's gonna be online play too, but like we're definitely playing that game. I swear to God, definitely.
Let's do it.
Let's
do it.
Yeah, dude.
I'm totally down.
I forgot about that game. But yeah, that's a third one. But the one that I'm really excited about, truthfully, is Resident Evil 8 Village, which,
dude, I finally got like did a little like really in depth watch of the trailer, and bro, that game looks nuts.
Oh, dude, it's gorgeous. Like, there's actually gonna be like a mansion level, which is gonna be that castle you see on top of like the village and stuff, or on top of that hill.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be like old RE now, where you pretty much like go through this like gigantic building, and apparently, like in the trailer, and I could see this completely, they're gonna be reintroducing puzzles back, which puzzles were like a big thing in the first three RE games. Because other than like combat and like supply management, it was also puzzle solving, which I'm really excited about. Most definitely. And this is just something me, because I'm a big fan of like the Resident Evil franchise now. They've been going away from zombies for a little bit, and this is something.
Yeah, this one looks like they're going a little bit closer to like
werewolves,
mythological.
Yeah. Like folklore and stuff.
Werewolves and stuff like that. Yeah, which is cool because that's kind of refreshing.
Oh, definitely.
Take on that on the horror genre.
Oh, definitely, dude. Like, how many games do you know that have like werewolves and vampires and witches? Not a lot. Maybe like Dark Souls.
Yeah, not really, unless it's like really, really horrific. But yeah, this one is like taking a different approach. But dude, yeah, man, freaking. Now, did you see speaking of horror? Did you see the new Alice thing?
Alice.
Outlast.
Outlast? No, I didn't see that.
What?
Yeah, I didn't see.
Really?
That.
They released a new game.
Really?
Trailer.
Oh my God! I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's Outlast Trials.
Outlast Trials. I just remembered it. It's pretty much they've in the trailer they have somebody that they're pretty much doing surgery on. And they put like...
I think it's the doctor from the first one.
Yeah, he reminded me from the first game too. But do you see multiplayer in this game? Do you see like a multiplayer element in this new Outlast game? Like, I could see it, but it's...
I hope so, because I think they're going to get a little too copy and paste if they don't change it up a little bit.
Oh, definitely. Like, I think it would be fun if, like, me, you, and, like, somebody else played, like, multiplayer and stuff, and pretty much one of us would, like, chase around the other two.
Bro, that would be terrifying.
That would be terrifying, but that would be so much fun, dude.
Dude, I'd probably just die laughing.
I think that would be fun to, like, stream, too. Like, on our channel and stuff. Oh, my God. Yeah, that got, released during the Summer of Gaming. Also, too, Persona 4 Golden Edition. That was an edition for the PS Vita, which was one of like 5 exclusives to that dead handheld console. And now it's being brought over to Steam, which is really big news because a lot of people never played that edition of Persona 4. Which, if you know Persona, whenever they come up with a new edition, they come up with new characters, more content, more enemy bosses, more options, all that. So it's really exciting that they're bringing that over too. What else did they showed? There's a lot of new.
Freaking.
What's up, man?
I mean, we're forgetting like probably the biggest one.
What?
Horizon.
Oh, dude, Horizon.
I knew it. I told you, bro. I knew that was going to be one.
Dude, I knew.
I was actually more surprised about Spider-Man because Spider-Man is so fresh. What was it, 2018?
Yeah, it's not that old.
So, like, It's not old, and it's what 2 years later, and they're coming out with a new one.
Yeah.
It's I guarantee you. Before we continue about Horizon, I was gonna say, I guarantee you that the new Spider-Man
Yeah.
is pretty much copy and paste. I think with a little extra additions. I think
I could see
like
that.
I'd be surprised. Now I would be surprised. Now I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
I would be surprised though if it was like way different, more different mechanics, this and that. But I think that the game was so well done
Yeah.
that
There's not a lot
like
of change.
I could play a lot of the same thing with a different character and a different story, because the game was also like, it's hard to explain, but that game was also fairly like I wanted more.
Yeah.
Right, I wanted to keep playing, but there wasn't. I felt like there wasn't like enough for me to do that. So like, if they did make a separate game with the same type of mechanics, don't really mess it up if it's not broke. You know what I mean? Unless
Right.
it starts to get kind of outdated, like
Bland.
Assassin's Creed did for a while.
Oh yeah. Hopefully that it
but,
doesn't.
dude,
go
I was
that
gonna
route.
say that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that because it's been a minute. It's been like 2015 since Horizon Zero Dawn came out.
Was it really that long?
Let me see. I think it was 2017. Hold on, let me see.
I was like, I thought it came out like in the past 2 years or so.
Horizon Zero Dawn, February 28, 2017. Yes, but still, that's what, 4 years?
Yeah.
It's like it's been a minute, man. And this one's what, Forbidden West,
Yeah.
the new one.
Yeah.
Horizon and you have yet to play it, so I guess I'll have to let you borrow that because
Yeah.
you need to catch up, bro. And I think you would love it.
Okay.
But bro, I mean, it looks like they're taking the James Cameron approach to what he's doing with the new Avatar, and they're taking it underwater, like in some of the trailers, which is dope. This is such a huge release, man, because, I mean, obviously it won Game of the Year in its respective year, and it's such an incredibly like respected franchise for I almost said Marvel, but for Sony. So I think that even though they are lacking in some of the like AAA launch titles,
Yeah.
I think they're going to gain in just high quality launch titles. And I don't think we've seen the last of it. I mean, we're freaking talking about Jack and Dexter, and we're talking about
Yeah.
Horizon Forbidden West, and we're talking about. So look, I'm kind of going on a tangent here, but like
You're fine.
also with the GTA 5, what is the expanded edition? What is that? Like, are they adding additional content? That's what I'm curious about.
I think they are, or maybe it's something completely different that we don't know yet. But that's my guess too. It's just expanding that universe. All we know is they could add like another island to that game. I mean, who knows? But I mean, it's just it really fascinates me that, you know, with like Rockstar and stuff, that, you know, a game so popular as GTA 5 can go past like another console generation, kind of like what Skyrim has pretty much proven over time and time again, and Minecraft. So I'm curious like how long like the GTA 5 ride is gonna last. You know what I mean? Like, how long is it gonna take for like people to get tired of playing GTA 5? Because I know during the year of 2013,
it's gonna be a minute, man, because the game is so expansive. It's one of the people don't want to really notice it, but it's probably the greatest game of our generation.
right?
Not based off. I'm not saying it's. I mean, obviously, it's a great game based off mechanics, based off what's actually content, what's you know, its impact on culture, this and that. Obviously, it's good in those ways.
Yeah.
But like, it's also like it's just it affected. Most of all, I base it off how it affects the industry. It affected the industry in probably one of the most, not the most, probably, I mean, not one of the most impactful
Ways.
game ever.
Isn't it like the best-selling game of all time?
Yes.
Okay.
And well, other than Tetris, I think. But like, no joke. I'm being serious.
I know. It's just funny how you.
Let me see. Let's fact check that.
I just thought that was funny how that just came after.
Let's see. We got Wikipedia, the most reputable source. Actually, it's great. It's Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto 5, and then Tetris.
Okay. You know,
I did not know that PUBG was number 5.
Really?
Wow.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's because Fortnite's free.
Oh.
That's what it is.
That makes more sense. Okay, because I would have thought Fortnite would have taken that spot way easier, but okay. But speaking about Tetris, I actually recently played a game of Tetris for the first time in like years. Did not know how to play. Absolutely. Like I know you're supposed to like get it to where it fills up like certain lines and stuff, like
Yeah.
constantly and stuff. But I thought you had to have like the same colors to do that. Of course, in the game that I played on the Switch, I went over to Morgan's house. I didn't realize that, so I just got obliterated by everybody else that was playing online. So it was kind of interesting and kind of fun a little bit. So yeah, I mean, I just gotta keep at it, I guess. But yeah, but what else came out, bro?
Jack and Dexter, man.
Chuck and Dexter,
Or not Jack and Dexter.
Ratchet and Clank,
Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, I don't know why I said that.
Oh.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank, dude.
dude. You know, I still haven't gotten into that series. Like, I don't know why, but I just never played any of the games. I've only really played Jack and Dexter and Sly Cooper, but I know it's a very popular franchise, and Insomnia has pretty much kept up with ever since its first initial release. So that's cool, and we're gonna get like an alternate dimensional Ratchet, so that's interesting. But
Yeah, that'll be cool. I think that PlayStation's. I love how it's trying to dig into its nostalgia
yes,
aspect. Whoa, something scared me.
What?
But something
You
just I
okay?
heard a noise in my closet, but it's probably my cat.
oh god,
But
oh god, man.
dude, man, I just really, I don't think we've seen the last of what PlayStation has to offer. I think we're going to see a lot more here soon.
Oh, definitely.
But honestly, maybe not. I mean, maybe they're just spending a lot more quality control time on their games. I mean, we got The Last of Us coming. That's one of the biggest things. We got Horizon Forbidden West announced. We're not going to hear from God of War,
No.
right? We're just not going to do that because that game takes a lot of time, 5 years at least,
yeah,
just to make.
one.
So it's like, right, just to make one, and then what else? I mean, what other exclusives?
Oh,
do we have? I mean,
Project
what?
Aethria, Project Aethria or Arthria from Square Enix.
Oh, is that the one that was like, dude? Is that the one that's like the Zelda thing?
Yeah. Oh,
Zelda-like game,
Oh.
dude. That one looks sick.
dude, absolutely. And I've been watching like a bunch of like videos analyzing the the project and stuff because that's not the official title. And a lot of people have pointed out that some of the monsters in the game are actually Final Fantasy creatures. So that got me excited for sure because this project could be easily like another Final Fantasy title or like Final Fantasy 16. So I'm really excited, personally. And I don't know how different it's gonna be because it seems like it's just like an open world kind of like platforming, kind of like action adventure game. So that's really got me excited. But other than that, dude, I mean, I'm excited for this new generation.
Me too, man. I just want PlayStation to reveal some price things because we're already halfway through the year and it's coming out this holiday season.
Yeah. So.
And we have no idea the price. I wonder why they're keeping it under wraps for so long.
Maybe I'm curious about the release date. Maybe it has something to do with that, or maybe it's just like the hardware. They're not sure like how much they should charge. I mean that could be a possibility. But we'll see. I hope it's not like $600 or $700. There's no way. There's no way.
They're not that stupid.
They're not
dude.
that
They're
stupid.
just not. Like,
No.
That's not gonna happen.
Nah.
But all right, man. Well, I mean, I don't think there's much more to really go over. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we got the PlayStation 5 coming out. Super excited for that. As soon as The Last of Us comes out this Friday, we're going to, me and you are gonna. I'm gonna beat it before you just to prove you wrong.
Oh God.
Just to show you that I'm
a fan.
just a more competent gamer.
Oh my God.
You.
Oh my God, dude. Dude, you say that and I'll call you in the middle of the night and I'll say, "Hey David, I gotta tell you something," and you'll be like, "What?"
I beat it.
I beat it. It's like, what the fuck?
And when you say that, I'm gonna go. Beat what?
Beat what?
The Last of Us 3.
Yeah.
The Last of Us 3, and you go what?
What?
I go
What?
Yeah, I'm on The Last of Us 4. He goes, what? I don't even know that it existed. He goes, and then all you hear is, hello, Chandler. And it's Neil Druckmann.
I need to speak with you, and he speaks with me, and he's like, how did you know I wrote four installments to the Last of Us franchise? He's like,
4 installments, bro. I hope it doesn't go that
Oh
long.
my
Probably,
God.
I'd rather them work on a new IP, but
Oh yeah, definitely.
dude, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it, dude. How long did we record for? About 30 minutes.
It's a short one, man. It's 2 of us, and there's not much to. I mean, other than just a PS5, I'm not gonna sit here and milk an hour out of that type of content.
Yeah, I mean, as far as we know, it's probably gonna be a great console. I mean, let's face it.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. Yeah. So, well, I guess this is us parting ways for now, David. Oh,
all right, bro.
All right, guys. Well, catch us on the next episode of Split Screen Gamers. See ya.
Peace.